Hello folks, today I want to make it a very short one. Today is the 2nd of May 2011 and the big news that's going on today all over the media is the death of Osama bin Laden. Now currently on the news and everything there's footage of New York and Washington of Americans jumping up and down in praise, of course, in jubilations, shouting out USA, USA. And in this very short space of time, I've looked on YouTube of those footages and I've observed some of the comments made regarding the behavior of the Americans. Now, I am not justifying the Americans' behavior, jumping up and down, shouting out USA. Neither am I criticizing it. I'm speaking purely from a neutral point of view now. Now, some of the comments that was made, they called the Americans jumping up and down in Times Square or Washington, calling them apes. They're behaving like apes in the zoo. Some were saying, I don't know, well, shut the fuck up, and basically slagging Americans off for jumping up and down and behaving in the way they're behaving. Now, I'm not saying this is right, but I'm aware two wrongs don't make a right. Now, the reason why I bring this up is think back to 9/11, September the 11th, when the Twin Towers and the Pentagon went down, etc., etc. I remember footages on TV of, I believe it was Iraq or some parts of the Middle East, where children were being given sweets while they were jumping up and down about the attacks in New York and Washington. Yeah, there was, lots of people in the Middle East jumping up and down in the streets also. Now, the point I'm making with this, remember I said two wrongs don't make a right. So the Middle Easterns were jumping up and down, and now today the Americans are jumping up and down. The point I'm making, this is really addressed to the people leaving comments about the Americans jumping up and down. The condemnation you give to the Americans, do you also give the same condemnation to the people in Iraq or wherever we're in the Middle East jumping up and down about the attacks on America? And so what I'm saying is the condemnations you're giving to the Americans, you also have to give that condemnations to the people in the Middle East who are jumping about the Twin Tower attacks and so forth. Because come to think about it, the Americans are jumping up and down about one man, but the people in the Middle East were jumping up and down about the deaths of thousands of people. Like I said, two wrongs don't make a right. So your condemnations, are they only just for the Americans or are they for the people in the Middle East as well? That's really my question. So I'll leave it up to you to comment. And, well, that's really it. Okay, well, thanks for listening. Have a good day. Bye.